What's going on, guys? Will Blending. It's been a while outside the car. It's been a while. Another rainy day here in Connecticut. I'm definitely not driving today. I'm just gonna chill in the house and get caught up on some online promotion, as you can see. Yeah, we're in a new year, ready for the grind, and I'm just sitting here thinking, one of the biggest mistakes I've ever made was not doing video content back in '98 when I had my cell phone store. Probably one of the biggest mistakes I've ever made, because I had so many characters, and my daughter was young back then. My daughter was like 5 back then. She's now gonna be 29. You know what I mean? But the characters I had at the cell phone store back in '98, it was East Main Street, Stamford, Connecticut. I called it 5 Star Communications. And believe it or not, this video is gonna end up into a team building video at the end, if you stay till the end. But we had some unique characters at my store that I swear to you guys, it would have been a hit show if we just filmed it. It would have been a hit. And from the girls we had coming down there, you know, I had girls from Norwalk that I'm cool with. Shout out to them if they happen to run by my videos. You know who you are. There was a few of you came through. And I had this rivalry with my former mentor, you know, and I did him dirty in the past, and to this day he still does not realize why. He was just purely the worst kind of narcissist, but he was somebody that probably could have been my best friend if he wasn't such a narcissist. And I know women say this all the time about men being narcissists and all that, but this dude really was. And so I did him dirty in a lot of ways. I'm not gonna go into it in this video, but I left him. He basically lost his store due to neglect and a failed partnership. So I started my own store, and we never been the same. You know, he was always, I think, a little bit upset that I went off on my own, you know, amongst every other things. But I created some unique characters there that were funny. I had a Chinese guy came to beg me to work for me for free. I'm not lying to you guys. I literally paid this dude like peanuts. He just really wanted to hang out, because it was a spot that people, like kind of like a barber shop, where people just gravitate and hang out and chill out. It was that type of environment. So this Chinese guy, you know, he's got some vision problems. One of his eyes, I think he was legally blind in one eye. And for some way, shape, or form, I'm crafty with nicknaming people. And I started calling him Jet, like Jet Li from the movies. And he started responding to that, and that was his nickname from then on. We just start calling him Jet Li. To be honest with you, I think I forgot his real name. You know, we just called him Jet Li so often. And then I had a couple young, one Peruvian kid, one Puerto Rican kid. They were young, probably like 13, 14 at the time. Give them like $20. They just do grunt work, go give me coffees, hand out flyers. And then we had my landlord, which was a sign store next door. He owned the whole building. They were cool with me. They did the alarms free. They did the signage free. The landlord was really trying to work with me, but I really screwed that relationship up because I didn't know what I was doing, guys. But you just got out there and you try. You know, you can't be afraid to start a new business, guys. You got to just get out there and try I failed, guys, and I was there for 3 years. I made no money. I actually ended up being in debt towards the end, and 3 failed partnerships through that one business. But I got out there and I tried, but the only thing I don't have anything to show for is the video footage. Literally, that could have been a whole revenue stream. Because back in '98, I don't even think YouTube was around. I don't even think YouTube probably came out till probably, I don't know, you guys tell me, 2007, 2008. I didn't hear about YouTube until probably like 2014. The phones weren't like they are now. I'm actually streaming this video right now with a cell phone. The phones weren't this compatible. I was in the wireless cell phone business. So I was seeing the latest phones, and the cameras really overpriced back then and weren't even as good as an average cell phone. I'm talking about a cheap Walmart cell phone. Literally could build you a YouTube channel. So I'm trying to figure out how would I have done it. It had to be a camera, would have been the only way. But I just wish I would have found a way to create that content, because it was that good, guys. It would have been a show that I literally could just upload now and make money over and over and over again. So going forward in the future, I actually want to recreate that type of environment. I want to recreate the fun that I had down here. I didn't even mention that half of the people back then were sniffing coke. So I'm sitting back watching all these people get high and come to my store, and it was so entertaining. But going forward, I think my plan is to eventually have a retail location. I gotta do it. I gotta do it, guys. I gotta have a retail location where people come in and I create content from in the location. I just have to, because the magic that was created back then, I could never duplicate. You know, I would have loved to have footage of my daughter back then. You know, I used to keep my daughter with me, you know, on the weekends at the store and stuff. And I created friends in that environment. And at some point, I want to recreate that with a new business. That environment, that, you know, that magic, and document it all on video, and then put it on my own streaming platform. That's the plan. And somebody recently asked me, if you're watching this, I do pay attention. He recently asked me through text. You know, there's very few people have my cell phone number to text me. And he texted me a question, and I'm trying to think, how did he word it? Oh, how are you going to promote, I think, MWR Financial in 2023? And I think I responded the same way I'm going to respond now. Video content. What are you guys waiting for? It doesn't necessarily got to be your face, but you gotta create video content. It's still going to be king going into 2023. And I'm an old head, and I know this, but everybody under 30 definitely knows this. TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, video content is going to be still the #1 way to not only make money, but to advertise what you're doing. You know, and some people are like, well, I need help with my holding company. You don't need help with your holding company. You need traffic. You don't need help with your holding company. The holding company is easy. You need traffic. Once you get traffic, a holding company is simply just setting up your business, having some money go through it, and then creating an operating company. Done. That's the easy part. You need traffic. You gotta start doing video. What did my mentor tell me? Matter of fact, all my mentors are on YouTube. Every one of my mentors are on YouTube. And my neighbor asked me one day, is that all you do is watch YouTube? Yes. And I'm thinking in my mind, that's why I'm going to be successful, and you're going to be in the same spot 20 years from now. He's probably like 10 years younger than me. Get started. I don't know what you're waiting for, but video content is it. Now, beyond that, I feel I have to build a team. Who wants to see a place where there's no characters? But I want to create the characters. I don't want it to be organic like back in those days. So even if I have to hire the team, I'm thinking paying them commissions on every sale. Bring in, this is my super master team. Bring in 4 people, even if I got to pay them commissions, very high commissions. I'm talking like 50%. Get them to go through we're going to be selling mainly 3 things, really. If I get an actual location, we're going to be mainly selling 3 things. That's my software business, MWR Financial, because that's going to take care of their finances, help them get some money back in their pocket, and fix their credit, because you need that to go into the next stage, which is my actual holding company package. That's for people that physically live in my area. I'm going to actually take them through the process step by step, where they're going to get into MWR Financial. They're going to get their credit up. They don't even need MWR Financial, truthfully, if they're at already a 720 and know how to manage their money. But I'm still going to encourage people to get in it, because there's some other investment tools with MWR Financial that are going to help you build more wealth. But I'm going to take them through my own package. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. It might be holding company package or just business package. But it's basically, I'm not really charging them. I'm charging them on the back end, because they still got some fees they got to pay up front. They're going to spend a little bit of money maybe to get an MWR Financial. They're going to spend, you know, like their business setup. You got to pay that up front. The only thing I would probably ask them to do is probably invest $9.97 to get on my streaming platform that I'm going to create. So I get them on a monthly with that, which is so small. And then on the back end, I charge my real price. But they're going to be appreciative because I'm walking them through every step. Business name. Some people can't come up with a business name. I'll help you walk through that. Give you a business name with some meaning. Low risk. How to structure everything. You know, what business should you do? I can steer you in some directions. You know, this is going to be well worth it, but after you already acquired your business setup, you did have to spend a little bit of money on the setup, you know, a couple $100. Then after you get line of credit on your actual business, because your credit score should be up, you should have your business all set up. So when you go to the bank, they're going to give you a line of credit. That's when I receive my 5 payments of $497, or a discounted price if you pay it all up front. See what I'm saying? And I got a subscriber on my new streaming platform, probably for life, because I can also promote their business on my streaming platform. I know, take notes. because I swear it's genius. And if I pull this off, I will be looked at as probably low-key, at least in my state, a real corporate hustler. Nobody will dispute that if I pull this off. So that's the goal for this year. Hit me in the comments. Let me know what you think, good or bad. If you're mean, I am gonna block you. But you know, subscribe, like, comment, click that bell icon, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Thank you.